Hello lovely people, welcome to the channel, welcome beautiful people and beautiful community. So today's picker card is going to be about magical messages from the universe and other beings is what I'm getting. So, you know, we have the unicorn here. So this is supposed to be something light but also something magical. It's like, you don't have to believe, you know, in unicorns or that kind, but kind of something magical, something that you maybe have been expecting, something that is going to change things in a positive way. So, and the sun is shining today quite strongly. So let's see what are the magical, you know, messages and powers and everything. So first of all, this is for pile 1. We can see here is the unicorn, and we can see also there's a star and there's some type of cupcake. And then we have pile 2, it's a unicorn and kind of taking a bath or relaxing. And then we have pile 3, so the third unicorn, and is sitting on some type of donut or thinking about the donut is what I'm getting. So with that being said, so let's get started. Hello and welcome, beautiful pile 1. So today's reading is magical messages from the universe. From the universe, okay, I guess that's a message also from the universe. It was intended to be unicorn, but you know, this is actually not something that is, you know. So let's get started, and I'm going to shuffle the cards and see what are the messages. I guess that's from both the universe and then the universe. Interesting, so let's see. I guess this is not a coincidence. I'll put the unicorn over here. So, first of all, with the unicorn here, and it's also a star, and there's also a cupcake. And if we can also see, there's glitter, so something that is blinking, because when the unicorn is actually some type of blue silver glittering, and one of the tails is yellow. The yellow is something positive, it's something to do about, you know, the sun, and the sun is shining quite strong right now, but it's something that you've been trying to manifest, you know, maybe with the solar plexus. This is also about you taking your power back, and this is also about being confident and happy, celebrate yourself, being ready for the next. And we have also the star, and the star, this is also big manifestation. It could be, you know, a wish coming true, but this is also some type of manifestation. Maybe you have Aquarius strong in your chart. I'm also getting some type of healing energy, and also getting something that you are growing, because I see this is kind of this is a unicorn that is not quite grown up yet. So I'm getting that is something that you're achieving a goal that maybe you've taken step by step, but it's also something that maybe you're going to be some type of crowned, or you're going to get the recognition that you've been searching for, because you can see that this kind of standing on the cupcake, and not in a gross way, but kind of being confident, you know, and something that's been maybe taking some time, because the star is also a card about taking things step by step, and then finally kind of getting through and winning, or getting the recognition, feedback from the public that we want. So before I start to shuffle the cards, we have 2 tarot cards and some oracle. So it was the intent to be like messages from, you know, magical messages from the unicorns and other beings, but you had from the universe. So I'm getting something that maybe this pile is quite spiritual, or has been waiting for some type of karma to being paid back to you, like something that you're being put a lot of effort or something like that. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this book, and this is nothing a commercial or something. This is just to just shuffle the pages without kind of looking at them, and there is one card, like Major Arcana. So let's see what is the messages. I'm not looking at it. Let's see what is the card that we are going to see first. Wow, great. So here, as we can see, this is actually the Magician. Show your talents. Okay, I was getting also the energy that you were manifesting. There's something big manifestation. So when you are the Magician, you can manifest anything you want. And this is also a card that says show your talents. Again, we mentioned about you being a star, like completely being a star out there, you know, getting public recognition, or getting paid for some of your work that you're putting out there also. And this has to do also about something new, like April, for instance, you're the Magician is number 1, is the first, we have first the Fool, the Magician, so there's something, it could be also something new that you are starting that has been quite important. I'm getting also that there's been a long journey, like I mentioned, taking things step by step. It's going to take some cards and let's see what are the messages for today from the universe and for you from the unicorns and their other beings. So let's see. Beautiful pile 1. Thank you for being here and I hope you're doing great. Let's see what is the first card. We have the Temperance. Yeah, well, we have the Sun, but we still can see it. See what is the next card. The Page of Cups. I'm getting the Sun like connection because we see the shadow from the unicorn actually is between the two cards. So there's something about the Temperance and something about the Page of Cups. Beautiful. And then we have the 10 of Cups. This is really nice. And then we have the Hierophant. So you have actually 2 Major Arcana. Let's see the first back of the deck. Yeah, the 6 of Wands. I mentioned at the beginning, you're getting public recognition. As we can see, here's also some type of unicorn, and there's also, so you have kind of double message with both the unicorn and the unicorn, because not all the cards have unicorns on it. But this is also that people is kind of applauding you, paying for what you want. You are, this is success, you know. So this is also other people being there for you and celebrating you. We can see also both the horses, kind of you're winning something, and the top of the head. Quite interesting. So first we have the Major Arcana of the Temperance. This is Sagittarius card. But as again you can see the Sun. There's something I'm getting very strongly about the Sun. Maybe you could also be Leo sign, you know, from July to August, because this is very strongly about the Sun. So we can see the Sun is also up the mountains, and there is also this balance coming in when you are kind of have been taking steps by step, because we see there's a lot of cups. There's a lot of cups here, cups and cups. So something that you've been taking, there's been a long journey is what I'm getting, and a lot of healing and balance. So this is the thing that you're being having this public recognition or getting paid for some type of artistical or spiritual abilities that you have is something that is coming in for you. There's a lot of growth coming in, and we see also there's also some type of celebration. There's both coronation, and we have also flowers. We have this other things at the top. They could also be that you have been working with your crown chakra, which is also quite interesting. So here with the Page of Cups, this is the energy of water, such as Scorpio, Cancer or Pisces, zodiac sign. And what I'm actually getting is that there is some offer coming in for you with this thing that you being actually public recognition or something, you know, that you're paid off. Or this also, I'm getting that something karmic, that is you're getting the paid from the universe, because you're the only pile that has that this is a message from the universe. So with the crown chakra that is on top of the head, that's also that you're also using more your knowledge. It could be like, you know, knowledge, like fact knowledge, but also spiritual knowledge. But it is kind of an offer, there's something that is being offered to you. It could be like an offer from the universe to take this further, because next to it you have the 10 of Cups. I'm getting again that it's been a long journey, there's step by step by step by step, but look how happy you are. These people is again celebrating, there's happiness again, and you can see also the animals are celebrating. So I'm getting kind of, maybe you have good contact or with other spiritual realms. It could also be maybe you're an animal whisperer also. But there's a lot of green here, so you're growing, you're expanding. Like I mentioned, this is kind of like a child unicorn type of, but you have been growing, you know, enormously. There's been a big change, healing. So again, with the Hierophant, and this is also card number 5 that has to do about change, but this is also the card that has to do about Taurus. We are now in Taurus season. And again, there's something about crowning. And I mentioned that you are not ready to... Now, what was the message again from Spirit? Okay, so you, excuse me, you are ready now to put your voice out there, or put your knowledge out there. And I mentioned you could have knowledge in different realms or spiritual realms, because we can see here there's a lot of books, but it's also something that you have a contract. This contract could be literally that you have been offered an offer, but this could also be that you are stepping up in some type of, I'm getting owner position. It could be leader position, but owner position, and you also have the key. For some of you, maybe you're becoming some type of spiritual master, because we can see with the fingers some type of you are blessing people also, and we can see the cats kind of looking up to you. You have 2 animals, and you have animals again. I'm getting a lot that you're maybe an animal whisperer, or you can communicate with animals. I'm getting also that you have a lot of dreams by night. Maybe it could be lucid dreams or prophetic dreams also. And actually we have the stars again that you had when you chosen the unicorn. So it could also be that you have also connection with other type of star realms, you know, other planets, you know, for that matter. But I'm getting that that you're ready to share your gifts or your voice. You're going to have a lot of audience. You're going to have a lot of people watching at you. And also I'm seeing something about a complexion, because we have number 10 together is 1. So this is something that maybe, like I mentioned, a big journey, long journey, and this is coming in for you. And now I know, I didn't know if you saw that, but it was actually a reflection about a bird flying outside, and that is a confirmation. It's kind of this blessing over here, because we can also see the wings from the Temperance. And for others of you also, you have the possibility that maybe because of this change, this magical change, is that you are going to move maybe in another place. There's some type of relocation maybe, but this is maximum fulfillment. So I'm going to take some other cards. Let's see. So file 1. What are the magical messages we need to know? Let's see. Oh, you have the World. This is beautiful. The energy of the King of Wands. Oh yeah. The Ace of Wands. A lot of wands here. And the energy of the Queen of Cups. Really, really good cards that you have. And you have the 6 of Swords on the back of the deck. And as you can see, there is better times ahead. There's calmer times ahead. But what is interesting, even though this number 66, or maybe 66 may be something that is also important for you, a number, maybe the month of June, but this is also about balance, you know, it could be love. As you can see, it's almost like the same, even though this is the 6 of Wands, the 6 of Swords. There is also here with kind of the something that is celebrating. They could also, like I mentioned, be relocating, because we see different islands. But it's some type of celebration, kind of finally made it through, because both the horse and the person, and here we have the boat. Has some type of adornment, you know, when it comes to celebrations, which is really nice. So again, with the world, there's another major arcana. This is a new cycle, and as we can see, there's a lot of happiness. This, again, is actually the same that you had, because this is celebration, that you had the same. As we can see, this is the same. Celebration, a new cycle. Again, you have a lot of animals, you know, with a bird, and you have the lion, and the bull over here. And I'm getting also again that you are very protected from the divine, and maybe you're getting downloads, because we can see this person is kind of almost communicating from another place, you know. It could be also an ancestor or a spirit guide that you have very contact with. Well, there's a lot of green here, so we can see that there's also about opening the heart chakra. The emerald again has also to do with abundance, and this is happiness. This is a new cycle, so there's a lot of celebration coming in for you quite soon, actually, and something maybe about June or July, because we have also a lot of wands. This has to do again with Leo season. And I'm getting like almost, for some, maybe you're holding like a microphone, like I mentioned. Maybe you're there's something you're using your voice, or there's something that maybe you are singing. Maybe you're, you know, sharing your talents. Maybe you're a person that, you know, are going to go from some type of conference or festival and speak about important things, you know, about things that maybe is difficult for some to share feelings. Maybe you're going to share your story. It's very beautiful. It's this a complexion, but it's something really, really nice. Again, with the energy of the King of Wands, this Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, I'm getting the message. I'm getting that you rock the world. It could be that you're a rock star, but kind of you have, when you're going to start this, when you're going to put yourself out there, maybe it wasn't the right time before, because there's a little bit of timing, or maybe there were people that maybe you felt didn't believe in you. This is something about, I'm getting also the red carpet different. There's a lot of red. Maybe there's something that the red carpets are going to, you know, be laid down for you, so you can walk on them. Maybe some type of premiere. Really interesting. There is some type of kind of role that you haven't stepped in before, but you're going to manage so good, because you have so many abilities, you know, you have so many skills, qualities. You're multi-talented is what I'm getting, and like I mentioned at the beginning, you're getting more confident, more ready to do this. With the Ace of Wands again, this is a new beginning, and we can see this is the universe again together with the Page of Cups and actually the Hierophant. There is also a contract. It could be soul contract, but also kind of the new cycle, the new beginning, about maybe something karmic, that you ended a cycle, you worked very hard for, there's been, you know, healing and so on, and then the universe is giving you this opportunity. But it's also about being very famous, because you're being yourself. This is the same one, as you can see, with the energy of the King of Wands. And then we have the energy of the Queen of Cups, water energy again, such as Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, zodiac sign. So between now and August, I'm getting this quite important timeline for you. I'm getting that you are a person that maybe has been afraid to show not only your voice, maybe your feelings, emotions, because of people or because of past circumstances. But I'm getting now that you're ready to be out there. I'm getting also you're very caring, you're very supportive. You know, you're very good with different things. I'm getting also following your intuition, but also maybe you're a person that is good with giving some type of psychologist advice, you know, that you are good to be detail oriented and also solution oriented, so you can see the picture, the whole picture, and maybe give people advice. I'm getting you are very also known for that. So I'm going to take, and you're the magician. It's kind of you're going to be able to manifest quite fast, with the Ace of Wands. The world is kind of manifesting. There's going to be a lot of manifestations coming in for you. That's why I guess it was not only a message from like the unicorn, but also from the universe. So let's take one oracle card for you. Let's see, for pile 1, what do you want us to know about this magical time? See, because there was 2 cards sticking together. Let's see here. So this is quite interesting because you actually have number 4. Number 4 is also, you know, this could be about home. The 4th house has also to do with Cancer zodiac sign. So again, Cancer zodiac season may be important, such as June, July. And this is about protection. I'm also mentioned that you seem very protected by the divine, and you have 2 angels here again. It's almost like the same angel, as you can see. So maybe you're also seeing a lot of synchronicities and signs. And I also mentioned that you have a lot of strength. And here we have Lion again. You have a lot of wands. Lion strength energy. And we have the Sun again. That's also to do with Leo. Another confirmation. And we have Pluto. Pluto has also to do with transformation, because it's one of the zodiac planets that has to do with Scorpio. And this is also about also being kind of psychic, but this is also about, you know, angelic wisdom, what I'm getting. This is also about setting free. So I'm getting kind of, and I'm seeing the infinity symbol. That's number 8 again. That has to do with the Leo sign. So I'm getting also that you are kind of being ready to set yourself free. So again, this is a confirmation, because you're putting yourself out there. You are strong enough. You know that you have what it takes. You're finally following your dreams is what I'm getting. And I'm getting a lot of protection when it comes to you. I'm also getting a lot because of the herb that is mentioned. The rue has also to do, you know, both with grace and has also to do also with the country Greece, I think it's Spain, the Mediterranean, and also Italy. There's also a story, you know, about Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo. So the rue is quite important, and I'm also getting Maya, Aztec, and also, you know, North America. I'm getting a lot of different places that maybe you are feeling called to kind of move there, or have some type of connection there, or maybe you are from there and there's something there that maybe is in a good connection for you, something that it does make sense. So this is what I had for you, so I hope it resonated, and please let me know. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Peace and love. Hello and welcome, pile 2. So if you selected this unicorn that is taking a bath, or, you know, relaxing, this is your reading. So I'm getting for some of you actually that there is a time coming that is a time where you're going to feel more in flow. Things are going to be more stable, solid. You're going to have the you know, possibility to relax. Is that what you want? But it's also, I'm getting something about you're going to get a lot of invitations. Because if we look apart at the unicorn is kind of relaxing and bathing, this is also a cup. So I'm a spoon. Kind of maybe you're going to get a lot of invitations. It's a little bit contradictory, because if you are relaxing, but maybe you'll be able to choose whom you want to be with, or the freedom, because I'm getting freedom and liberty to choose, you know, do you want to stay home and relax, or do you want to accept invitations? And there's a lot of 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe number 4 is also significant for you. I'm getting something about Olympic Games with all these rings and all these colors. So maybe you are an athlete, or you are becoming an athlete. And then why it's important that when you have the time to relax, you can do so. You know, if you're traveling a lot, and being a part of a lot of competitions and so on. I'm getting also a message about triathlon. Maybe you are joining that or going to participate in that. That is quite impressive, you know, with both running, swimming, and also with the bicycles. And there are different types, you know, that you can also attend. But I'm getting the energy that this is also happiness coming in for you. So I'm going to shuffle the cards and let's see what are the messages for you, beautiful poetry. Thank you for being here and hope you're doing great. So let's see the magical messages from the unicorn. Put them together. Let's see. For pile 2. The Four of Wands. Yes, again, that's about taking maybe some time off. We have, excuse me, the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords. And then we have the Ten of Swords. The Strength. Nice. One more card. The Three of Pentacles. And back of the energy is the King of Wands. So again, this is just the energy. And I'm getting also that this is a time that you are also trusting more in yourself. As we can see, it's kind of, the energy is also about, you know, could be Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, you have that strongly in your chart. But we can see the salamander is approaching. But we can see that the energy of this king, you're not frightened, you're choosing to sit there, you know, and relax. You're being more, you're trusting not only more in yourself, but in the universe. We had also the Strength card, so this is also another confirmation. And both the Strength card again and the energy of the King of Wands. This is also a lot of Leo energy. So first of all, imagine that you have the Four Swords, and this is literally that there's a time for you that maybe you are meant to relax or take some time off to disconnect. You can see this person is also sleeping, but it's not sad or anything. And we can see there's actually this nice weather outside. We see the Three Swords and the Four Tears. It's kind of just relaxing. So like I mentioned, there's going to be a time that you're going to relax, and then you're going to be invited to places. With the Ten of Swords, I'm getting this is also a time about relaxing. This is an end of a cycle. Maybe there has been a lot of burdens for you, or there's been a lot of hardships or delays or difficult things. Maybe you also have been disconnecting from connections, people, or maybe cutting some people of your life off that you don't want to be in contact with anymore, because I'm getting that you're focusing more on yourself. You're not getting disturbed like we saw the energy of the King once and the salamander. You're focusing in yourself, which is quite nice, even though many people say that this is being selfish and egoistical. No, it's important to put your energy in yourself, and especially in this being like difficult times and you had to do a lot of things, a lot of dealings with the different things, matters, difficult times, and so on. So what is beautiful is also that you're going to relax again, because life's going to be easier. And with the Strength card, again, this is a Leo card, you're going to choose, you know, which invitation to accept when you're going to relax. Here, as we can see, it's number 8 again, maybe significant, or the month of August. We see that here is also this is the bear coming, you know, and they're having some type of conversation, and getting also that you're satisfied, you're happy. This could be maybe also that you, after you've been taking some time off, or you've been kind of detaching a little bit maybe from some connections that you cut off, you're ready to be open up to new connections, or remain with the ones that make you feel better in some way. With the 3 here of Pentacles, again two things. I'm getting again that you, like I mentioned, some type of competition when it comes to sports and so on. There's something that you're participating that you're going to win in, both with the Strength card, and we see that they're standing just outside the door. For others of you, it's again opening for new connections and, you know, things that you've been getting invited to. So I'm going to take another tarot deck and let's see if we can have some more messages. Let's see for beautiful pile 2. What is the next message? The 2 of Cups. The Nine of Wands, but it came in reverse. This is good. Ah, the Sun. Again, there's a lot of Leo, both with the Strength card and the Sun. So again, August is important, July, August, or you have strong Leo on your birth chart. Again, you have number 8 on the Magician. There might be some connection with pile 1, because it's not exactly the same message, but there is some of the cards in the opposite deck, kind of, there's some messages. You choose, you know, what you want to do, but it's quite interesting. So first of all, with the Two of Cups, yes, okay, I've been told to show you the back of the deck. The Six of Swords again, meaning that this is after the time that this has been, you know, healing, or you've been taking some time apart, then you're ready maybe to invest in new horizons, is what I'm getting, or being with new people. Like I mentioned, you're going to get invitations, and after, you know, being in the Four of Swords and so on, maybe Five of Swords, then you're ready to take it, to accept invites, or be with the people that fulfill you most, that support you most. Really nice. Okay, with the Two of Cups, again, I'm getting a lot of invitations, but I'm getting like good invitations, kind of invitations of people that are on your level, because, like, again, I'm getting that there's some type of cord cutting, or people that you are not investing anymore. Maybe people that didn't believe in you. This could be, for instance, and this is just an example, okay? Let's say that you are maybe, let's say you're in your 30s or 40s or something, you know, it could be even 50s, and you want to participate in a triathlon or some type of sport competition, and somebody has been told you, no, you're not able to do that because this, or because that, or because of your age, and maybe you are not interacting with these people anymore because you're kind of trusting more yourself, like I mentioned, trusting your intuition, and you're ready kind of to do this because it's something that you want for yourself. There's been maybe a goal for you, there's something that you have ambitions for that really is your passion. I'm getting also some type of running. I'm seeing somebody running in some type of new sports shoes. So again, the Two of Cups, I'm getting these invites and people being on your alignment, actually, and you're pile 2. So I'm getting kind of, you have been facing some type of decision, should you continue with this connection or to have contact with this person, etc. With the Nine of Wands in reverse is very good. I'm getting that there's been maybe some times that been difficult, because you are entering a new cycle. As you can see, these cards are so happy, you know. So there's happiness for you coming in. Magical happiness is what I'm getting. And this, that maybe you've been feeling tired, now you have the possibility to take some time off, to disconnect, detach maybe from things, you know, decisions that you've been taking, decisions that will come up. So this is in reverse, which is good. The Sun, again, this is, you know, the happiest card in the deck, and that's again about celebration and happiness. You have, this is not exactly a unicorn, but it's some type of this horse again, and we are in the year of the horse, and there's something again I'm getting about winning, you know. Maybe you are again the first one to win something, a competition, you know, because when you cross like the finish line and you have the flag and people is happy for you and you made it, look how happy with all the sunflowers, and it's also these ribbons that has also to do with celebration, like with the back of the deck, the Six of Swords. With the Magician, this is something that you are manifesting, this is something that you are doing for yourself. You have also, I'm getting, learned something about balance, because you are relaxing and then manifesting, relaxing and manifesting. And here is everything. You can see this is the wand, this is the pentacle, the cup and the sword. And again, it's kind of you're taking control of your life. You are making things grow. And again, I'm getting winning. If this is not a competition, it's going to be that you are winning things, you are achieving things that you've been wanting for some time. And I'm going to do what I did for pile 1, even though this is a little bit later in the reading. And this is not commercial or anything advertising, but just going to take this book and I'm just going to random select a page that has to do with the major arcana, and just to see what is the energy that is coming in for you. Let's see. Wow, interesting. As we can see here, this is the Hermit, this is a Virgo card, and it says retreat. So this is a confirmation, because when you're taking some time off, you're relaxing, you're retreating. Another thing that is not mentioned a lot is that when you retreat and you detach, you actually gain more energy, especially if things have been too much, you know, too much energy. So this is really interesting. And I'm going to take a tarot card to see what is the magical message from the universe and other beings. Let's see. Okay, here we have. And the card that came out, I'm going to show you. Let's see. Wow, this is interesting, because as we can see here, it says Arnika, teacher, 33. So maybe you are born the 3rd of March, maybe you have, this is your personal number, you know, when it comes to numerology. So that means that you actually are a master, or you are becoming a master, because you're gaining, I'm getting something that you're winning in life, and this could be, you know, different areas, but you're knowing again when to relax and when to take action. Very interesting, because we see the wolf here, we have a lot of sunflowers that has to do again with both the sun and the strength. So a lot of Leo energy. And we can see here's the person also making some type of herbs. So kind of you're becoming the teacher. So this is also that has to do, you know, with loyalty, and also, you know, choosing companionship. Like I mentioned, you're choosing who you want to share your time with and your experiences with, is what I'm getting. It's also about commitment to yourself. As we can see, this is also the planet here, is Saturn. This has also to do with Capricorn. So I'm getting also that you've been working very, very hard. You're a very ambitious person that has really good work ethics and morals. And maybe you've been working also too much. Maybe this has been too much, and you are kind of, it could also be that you have Saturn, you know, on your 1st house or something. And this is why you're now kind of relaxing, taking some time off before you are kind of continuing. And as we can see here, this is the wolf also. Maybe again you needed to, you know, retreat again, disconnect, to be some time for yourself, to maybe you went to a mountain, a mortuary or something, to maybe be spend time. This could be everything from also yoga masters, could be monks, spiritual, you know, different, because I'm getting different countries. But this also the Arnica. This is, you know, very interesting, because this is actually a heart leaf. So again, I'm getting that you're opening your heart. You're healing your heart and you're opening your heart. Kind of maybe something also about digestion. Maybe your digestion is getting better, or maybe you're also creating something that has to do with digestion, good digestion with other people, or maybe you're running some type of diet if you are, you know, you're training or something. But this is about also again, you know, leadership, loyalty, and I'm getting a lot that you are choosing who you want to share your time with and who you want to yeah, spend your time, your life, your situations, different things. So this is what I had for you. Please let me know in the comments, and thank you for watching. See you next time. Peace and love. Hello and welcome, pile 3. If you selected this unicorn that has to do, you know, with the donut, I'm getting kind of and you don't have to like donuts, but I'm getting something is coming. I'm getting like a ring, you know, like a ring. So I'm getting some type of commitment, or I'm getting something about a cycle has been completed. You have completed something major and you're ready. I'm getting that you're ready for the next something major. Quite interesting message. So I'm going to take the tarot deck. No, first I'm going to take the book. Okay. So for the other prize, I just had this book. This is not a commercial or anything. It's just that I kind of choose a random page without looking at it, and there's a major arcana, and let's see what is the messages for today. Let's see. The messages for today. Let's see if we can see so that we don't get like the light here. Interesting. This is actually the Empress. Nurture the seeds. So the energy of the Empress, this is also about a Libra and Taurus. We are now in Taurus season. Maybe you have Libra or Taurus strongly in your chart. Libra is also again about commitment, and Taurus is also about, you know, working, well-being. But I'm getting like something also that is starting, maybe something about October, because I'm seeing kind of something new. But I'm going to take the tarot cards and let's see what are the messages that we need to know about the magical messages from the universe or other beings. So, okay, so let's see for part 3. Thank you for being here. Hope you're doing great. So let's see what is the message that we need to know. Ooh, 8 of Pentacles. Nice, nice. See, then we have, wow, the 9 of Cups. The 8 of Cups. Oops. Something. Whoa. Okay. You see how the clown. Interesting. The 4 of Pentacles. What is interesting, that is the back of the deck, is actually the Magician. And actually, this has been coming up a lot, meaning this is a confirmation that this is something magical happening, something that you want to happen. When you are in the energy of the Magician, again, number 8, infinity, longevity, this is something that you have been manifesting. You have all the tools. Look, the person is holding the candle. You have what it takes. There is this completion because this is number 1. There is a new beginning. Like I mentioned at the beginning, that you are completing something. And also being in the energy of the Empress, you are attracting a lot of beautiful things. The Empress, what we saw, is at number 3, and you have 3 things here. So it could be everything from a contract, I'm getting money, and I'm getting something maybe about love. But you're being in control of what you're manifesting. So this is what I'm getting. So, and again, you know, getting the new cycle, because again, this is the circle. And I'm getting commitment. Really interesting. So, hello again. I need to pause your reading. Maybe there is some type of confirmation about something you need to have a new approach or a second chance, or there's something maybe that is kind of maybe something that stopped you in some way, but it was supposed to be like this. So it's quite interesting cards that you have, pile 3, because first of all you have the 8 of Pentacles. So the 8 of Pentacles, meaning that you've been working quite hard. I'm getting again shown all this, you know, all this kind of rings, the commitment, the cycle, commitment, longevity. And as we can see on these biscuits, there are actually different type of flowers, but it's also the sun. I'm getting also something that the sun is finally shining, and we have the stars. So it's kind of different things going on, and you know the expression, you know, that something's kind of something is kind of cooking, meaning that there's something that is approaching, something is gaining momentum, something is happening, you know. quite interesting with the Eight of Pentacles. Could also be number 8 again. That is, there's been a lot of 8s also in the other piles. So this could actually be that number 8 is something significant for you, or actually maybe you or a person that you're dealing with, the important person, has to born maybe, you know, the zodiac sign of Leo, July, August. I'm getting other messages, you know, channel messages, so just let me sit in energy for a little while here. I'm getting also that when I look at the first card, is that what is quite interesting, it could also be something that, you know, has been taking some time, because when it comes to, as you can see next to the window, something that be growing, because this is also that you've been putting a lot of work, a lot of effort in things, and now you're going to see kind of the fruits, you know, what you've been putting all the work, like the seeds that you planted. Maybe also this, you have the possibility to kind of model your life more the way you want. What is interesting here is also is that we have the ivy, and this is also a very symbolic, because they take a long time to grow, and they're also could be very long, you know, it could be several meters. This is also the, you know, spiritual meaning that this has to do with eternal life, fidelity. I mentioned again about number 8, and it's also resilience, you know, so it has to do also with some type of divine protection, and it's a goddess energy. So quite interesting about this. And next, together with it, you have the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is a wish fulfillment, and again you have kind of all these different cups, kind of you have a lot of possibilities coming in your way is what I'm getting, and you're kind of being ready for it. And that's also, again, I'm getting protection again. Maybe you also want to protect people, you want to be some type of guard. And there's again the flowers, that also has to do, you know, with growth, and also abundance. And it's also protection, reminds me a little bit about wings again. And what is interesting is that we have the 8 of Cups, so there's something, 8 again, something that you're leaving behind that maybe wasn't working. So this is you embracing something new. You look here at the door, you're stepping out to something new, and it's kind of, the moon is protecting you. We have the flowers again, and we have the ivy, even though it's different type of cards, okay, because this is Cups, and we have the cat also, kind of supporting you, being ready is what I'm getting. And again we have the globe, so getting that you're embarking a completely new cycle. It could also be a new global cycle, or you're traveling to something somewhere new. And here is for the 4 of biscuits, is also some time that maybe things have been stagnant, or you felt that you need to hold on to things for several reasons. So I'm going to take another tarot deck, and let's see for beautiful poetry what's the messages for today. We have the 7 of Wands. You can see the cards here. Let's see. And then we have the Star, Major Arcana, very nice. The Chariot, another Major Arcana. And then we have the energy of the Page of Cups. And back of the deck is the 6 of Pentacles. Again, this is balance. This again, that you're getting back what you're deserving. This could be in terms when it comes to money, more abundance, but also could be that you're entering a new cycle where you are getting more abundance, more money, and also you're maybe, you know, moving ahead, like you are traveling. This could also be significant, but it's also, we have here actually that has to do with the squirrels. This is acorns that they normally, you know, take when they are into hibernation. So this is something that maybe again has been taking a long time, but here's the scales. So again, with the Six of Pentacles scales, this is this, on the scales, I'm getting that things are being, justified for you. There's justice coming in, and also we can see kind of stars in the pentacles. So this is something that maybe you're going to be in front of people, like in some type of scene, or some type of podium, just in front, speaking to people. Maybe, some type about contracts, or maybe again about abundance and wealth. But I'm getting that this is coming in for you. And also with the Four of Pentacles that you had, maybe there was some type of lack, or maybe that things were tight or difficult or something. This is changing. This is big justice. And we can see the Pentacles, we can see the heart here, and the scales are in balancing. Really, really important for you. I'm getting two songs. I'm getting The Heat Is On. I think it's a song from 1984 that has to do about the movie, with the Murphy, the Beverly Hills Cop. So I'm getting kind of the things, it's time for you now. And also I'm getting the song Worth It, about from Ray. So this is getting that you're worth it. This is your time. You are now ready to live maybe this part of your life. In the past, that maybe things weren't growing, that things were stopping, that you didn't had enough, because I'm getting a lot of bonus and wealth is coming in your life. And again, there's a lot of growth again with both the IV, and you have the Nine, of Cups, a wish fulfillment. Again, with the Seven of Wands, this is just a signification that things maybe have been, difficult. Maybe you felt alone, or you felt also that you need to kind of fight your battles, in a symbolic way. You had to, again, fight for yourself, for your rights, and that justice is coming in for you. And we have the Sun, excuse me, the Star. And this is again about another wish fulfillment. This is also about balance. We can see there is also two marks here, and it's also balance, both kind of the water, the emotions, and grounded and growth. Could also be that you have Aquarius, but this is also about innovation. I'm getting also a lot of communication. Maybe you're starting to some type of new communication, or some type of new communication app or something that may be significant for you. And also, as we can see, this is another wish fulfillment, because the Nine of Cups together with the Star is a double confirmation that your wish is coming true. And also we can see the bird. There is also some type of celebration, some type of guirlands, adornment, that has been used both for some type of Christmas season or celebration and so on. Quite interesting. So this is big major wish coming in for you that you'll be manifested. That's been, you're ready for it. I'm getting you're ready, and you're worth it also. So the Chariot, there is fast movement. Again, there is also a card again about moving and leaving the things in the past that no longer serve you, or that no longer give you happiness. There's also Cancer zodiac sign, and we have both the yin and yang, and again balance. So balance is very important. We see that also with the Aquarius card. There's also a card about healing things in the past, and just be open for this new. So again, we have the Page of Cups. It's a very light-hearted energy. It could also be that people is coming in for you to give you some type of apology, to say that they're sorry for you, sorry for things that happen, and apologize to you. Maybe some want to come back into your life, and someone may want to make things that were unfair right in some type or way. Kind of because I'm seeing that you're glowing up, you're again, growing this expansion, this abundance, there's wealth. And we can see that it could be maybe like somebody from the past just kind of comes back, because they see that you are glowing and you are more in this tranquil energy, so you're attracting a lot of things. Maybe there is some type of invite, or somebody that wants to invite you to dinner or for a date. But a fish is also a sign again that you're coming into this balance energy, this balance cycle. And again, water's energy such as Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces zodiac sign. I'm getting also that Uranus changed its sign from Taurus to Gemini on the 25th of April. After 7 years being in Taurus, it's going to make a big change for you. The things that maybe has been stuck in the past is going to change for you, because there's movement, there's clearly movement, and the wish fulfillment, big wish fulfillment. This is kind of the magical messages, but I'm also getting that you have magical power, so that you're able maybe to manifest more, you're capable to more that you thought. So I'm going to shuffle one oracle card for you, for 5 and see what is the message that we have today. We have number 19, there's again a new cycle, 1 + 9, 10, 1. And this again, wealth, I mentioned wealth and abundance is coming in for you. Quite interesting. We can see also that the feather, and this is a big peacock, so rising up from the ashes, a big transformation. There is water, again this cleansing is actually almost the same card as the star, the star card. That is also wish fulfillment, but it's also purity, replenation. And I mentioned that you have magical powers, and we can see this here. You're also manifesting. Really, really interesting. And again, I'm getting growth and expansion, what we already mentioned. And as we can see here, this is Jupiter. There's also that has to do with Sagittarius, so there's also expansion and growth again. And we have Mercury. I mentioned that there'll be some type of new communication, or you're joining a new communicative app or something about communication, and you're going to communicate with a lot of people, because we actually see people, or kind of the hedgehogs, in all the cards. So you're also leaving things in the past, but you're also opening for wealth and abundance, but also kind of inviting new people on to your life that have the same they have the same values as you have, and support you. So this is also about wealth again, like I mentioned with the card. I'm getting also the energy about prosperity, we mentioned that also, and also beauty. And this is quite interesting, because the Tulsi has also to do with Ayurvedic, and there's also kind of attracting all these beautiful things. There's also about a card about manifestation. Also mentioned that you're manifesting different things. We can see there's also different type of colors of cups. I'm getting something specific. Maybe for some of you, you're creating some type of new coffee or some new type of tea. And Ayurvedic has also to do with, just shortly mentioned, a new type of, eating, diet, wealth training, yoga. But this is also about longevity and generation. You had number 8 with the magician. That's again about longevity also. And again, we have Mercury, which is also about communication, and Uranus is now in Gemini, like I mentioned, and Mercury rules also Gemini. So this is also interesting, and we can see, the peacock, transformation and abundance and wisdom that is coming in your way. So please let me know in the comments if it resonated, and thank you for watching. See you next time. Peace and love.